Yo, you done know it's Koke. Check out my interview on Amaru Don TV. Holla at your boy. Hey, all day.
Alright, so Mr. Koke.
Hey,
Koke. How you feeling today, sir?
I'm good.
You good, yeah?
Fresh. I think I'm ready for you today.
Yeah, you sure?
I don't know. You made me just think twice.
So first off, tell people, a lot of people are now going to be hearing your name, but you've been doing this for quite a long time. So originally, when did you actually start off rapping?
About 2005, and Squingy started the Suspect Entertainment. Yeah, that was it, and just took it from there.
And on your journey, was there any times where you felt like this ain't working out for you, that you wanted to give it up?
Yeah, of course, loads of times. But more time the reception we was getting back made man carry on from certain songs and that, you know. Yeah.
So at what point did you start actually getting actual label interest? Was it from the Charlie Sloth Fire in the Booth, or was it before then?
Yeah, probably just more or less, yeah, around that time. I remember I released the mixtape, late 09. Buzz was crazy from then, and then after the Charlie Sloth thing, it went nuts.
Done relatively well, right?
Yeah.
They just come out. Were you expecting that type of success?
Not really. Yeah, no. My buzz is crazy, innit? But yeah, so I don't know.
But for you now, you're moving on to like dropping, I think, the next mixtape in, is it April?
Yeah, Pure Cop Volume 2. That's out April the 18th.
Yeah, and what can we be expecting on that?
It's still gonna have that street element in it. I tried to keep. It's hosted by DJ Livewire again. But like I said, I'm grown with the music I make now, so it's not just laying down bars on a track, and man's making songs now, you get me? Structured music and that, so obviously I got a lot deeper on there as well, and making people know a bit more about me and where I'm coming from, feel me?
Yeah, so now you're a signed artist, is it difficult, like transitioning from just doing what you want to now actually being signed to a big company like Roc Nation?
Riding the wave, I'm good still, same thing innit? Just making music, talking my mind on tracks, it's not hard.
So what is the actual process when you actually are making your tracks? Are you the type of person who zones out to the beat first, or?
Yeah, I sit in there and zone out, find a beat I like, and then whatever comes to thought was what I'll put down on paper.
Yeah. Now tell me a bit about your USG camp.
Well, Squinge is in the USG, felt one of the founders of it, Chris Godson and EXO, we've come together to form the company. Obviously we've all grew up together and we started the thing, but we made it official like this year. And yeah, we're just trying to push it, you get me? Build our own little foundation for where
everyone knows that Roc Nation's affiliated to the deal. Was Jay-Z ever involved in this still being processed?
I'm not really too sure how much he was involved. I don't really want to talk on that right now. Yeah, but the deal's official, so here's what it is.
Now, in terms of the UK, hip hop hasn't really been doing. There's not really a hip hop market per se for rappers. Like, there's people like Gigs, there's a few others. How do you actually see the hip hop scene now?
I think it's growing. Like, obviously, Gigs opened the door for someone like me. But I feel like I'm not trying to be boxed in it. So I'm gonna experiment and try out new things, but I'm always gonna be me and keep it 100, you get me?
Now, there's a song of yours, you have to forgive me, I don't know the name of it, but it reminds me, you know what I'm talking about, it reminds me of Me and My Girlfriend by Tupac.
My bitch.
It's about what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And that was a clever wordplay, is that, because a lot of people they know you for being like a hard spitter, but you got a good, like, nice witty lines. Like, what made you decide to do a song about that particular subject?
I just thought it would be cool, innit? Like, just the idea alone, making people thinking it's something I'm talking about when it's really not. You get me? Like, yeah, so. And at the time I wrote that, I kind of felt that way about my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it made sense.
Now, a lot of people don't realise that once you get signed, whatever, let's say, what's happening on the street, it doesn't necessarily stop.
What do you mean?
Like, you become more recognised.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you deal with the difference in now being recognised as an artist, but also recognised on the streets? Because you know it's extra. Like, how are you moving? Do you have to move more carefully?
Yeah, I'm paranoid still. But people, I don't know if I got a problem or if they're a fan. You get me? But I just ride the wave to whatever in it. Like, take it as it comes.
What does Koke like to do to chill out? What's an average day for you like?
Yo, I don't know. I live music. If I'm chilling, I'd just rather be in here, zoning out, writing songs, like, or partying, one or the other. You get me?
And in terms of shows, like, do you enjoy like the performing aspect of being an artist?
Yeah, I love performing.
Yeah. Is there any place so far that's been like memorable for you?
Yeah, Toronto, of course. When I went out there, it was crazy. The feedback we got was nuts. And I didn't expect them to know, man, like how they did when we went out there. You get me? But yeah, Toronto was crazy. We got all my Toronto people. Don't know.
Are you going back out there soon again?
Yeah, I'd like to. But obviously, I've got things to sort out over here. So when I'm good and I got time, I'll go over there. Yeah, my concepts are probably deeper, more thought about. Yeah, that definitely changed. Grown, innit? I'm growing with music now.
Now, also, in terms of being where you're from, what was it like growing up?
It's just as hard as everyone else's life living in Stonebridge, you know. If man do their research on the estate, then you'd know how we was living out there. Obviously, it's kind of changed now because they've knocked down the blocks, but if you're already caught up in certain things, it's hard to leave certain things. But it is what it is.
But if you like, you must now be seen from people in the estate as almost like a role model of a way to get out of that type of life.
Yeah, I grew up with everyone that I'm around on the estate, so they've grown with me. Like, they've seen the change happen. They've made it happen with me. Same thing. So yeah.
And is it, you got a daughter?
Yeah, my princess.
Yeah, you talk about her sometimes a lot in your rhyme. So yeah. So what do you feel like music's gonna? Do you feel music's gonna provide you a legacy to be able to really financially support her?
Of course. Yeah.
Is that an extra motivation for you when you're...
Yeah, that's my only motivation. My daughter. I just want to say respect and love to everyone supporting the thing. Pure Koke Volume 2 out April the 18th. Go and get that album late summer. Out here grinding. Follow me on Twitter at KokeUSG. Done that.
Alright then, Mr. Koke, thank you for your time.
Respect, bro.